Hello viewers, hope you all are fine. So आज every day, this is Dr. Sudhamay Behura. Welcome you to this video in which we will discuss about the carbon footprint. Okay, so in all our videos, we are serially discussing about all the syllabus. Those are there in your Aecc 1 Environment Study and Disaster Management. So I have completed first unit and this is the 6th class of your second unit. Okay, so you know that you have total 4 units and I will cover all the aspects. Those are there in all the 4 units. Okay, and I am also discussing serially. So if you are new to my this channel and new to see my videos, then I definitely request you to please subscribe my channel so that you will get the latest video on your syllabus and you will able to learn all these things easily in one platform in this single channel. Okay, and you will get all the possible questions also in near future before your examination starts. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about carbon footprint. Okay, so what is carbon footprint? This is your carbon footprint is the total amount of greenhouse gases. So I need not take more time to elaborate you about your carbon footprint. Okay, or greenhouse gases means I mean to say greenhouse gases, because you already know what is greenhouse gases in my previous video where we discuss about your climate change, your global warming. Okay, so these greenhouse gases produced to directly and indirectly support human activities, usually expressed in equivalent tons of carbon dioxide. Okay, so you see here one foot, because the topic's name is carbon footprint, that's why this picture. Okay, so what or the total amount of carbon dioxide puts its print, okay, on the ecosystem, that is represented as carbon footprint. So the total amount of greenhouse gases produced to directly and indirectly support human activities, usually expressed in equivalent tons of carbon dioxide. Okay, and your carbon footprint is the sum of all emissions of carbon dioxide. Okay, so it includes all the sources which were induced by your activities in a given time frame. Usually a carbon footprint is calculated for the time period of a year. So for a particular year, your carbon dioxide footprint, or that is called as carbon footprint, is calculated, and that is a variable quantity because it may change in the next, it will change, it must change in the next year, because our lifestyle is increasing, or yeah, lifestyle is advancing, isn't it? So a carbon footprint has historically been defined as the total set of greenhouse gas emissions caused by an organization from an event, product, or even if from a person. Okay, so carbon dioxide, or not only carbon oxide, from all the greenhouse gases. So you know what are the greenhouse gases in my previous lecture, that is carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor. Okay, CFCs, ozone, all these are termed as greenhouse gases. So all these greenhouse gas emissions caused by an organization, not only the greenhouse gases are produced by the organization, but also from any type of events, then product, or even if a single person also emits carbon dioxide and all other greenhouse gases to the atmosphere, isn't it? And it is probably an extension of the concept of ecological footprint developed by the ecologist William Rees at the University of British Columbia in the early 1990s. Okay, so here one short question, important question may come that who developed your this carbon footprint? So the concept was discovered by ecological footprint, okay, named as ecological footprints and developed by the ecologist William Rees, okay, in the year 1990s. And Dr. Mathis Wackernagel, executive director of the Global Footprint Network, states that the phrase carbon footprint receives its biggest from different sources, okay, like your petrol, gasoline, diesel, then heating of oil, okay. So if we are heating 1 liter of petrol, then the total amount of carbon dioxide emitted per unit is 2.3 kg, okay, and from gasoline it is same 2.3 kg, and diesel it produce more carbon dioxide like your 2.7 kg, and from oil heating we are liberating 3 kg of carbon dioxide per unit to the atmosphere, okay. So calculate, if your car consumes, for example, 7.5 liter diesel per 100 kilometers, okay, then a drive of 300 kilometer distance, suppose, okay, consumes 3 into 7.5, isn't it? Because per liter consumption or oil releases 3 kg of carbon dioxide. So 7.5 liter fuel is burning in the car. So how much total kg of carbon dioxide will be emitted per liter? That is 3 into 7.5 is equal to your 2.5 liter diesel, which adds 2.5 into 2.7 in case of diesel, okay, that is total 60.75 kg of carbon dioxide to your personal carbon footprint. So it is a personal addition, like I told you that the greenhouse gas emission caused by an organization, event, product or from a person. So this use of car is totally a personal event, isn't it? So here, due to the personal activities, for going or for a journey of 300 kilometer distance, in a car which consumes 7.5 liter diesel per 100 kilometers, then it releases 60.75 kg carbon dioxide to the atmosphere, okay. Then travel by public transport like train or bus, if a distance of 10 to 12 kilometer, that is 6.5 to 7 miles, will add 1 kg of carbon dioxide to the personal carbon footprint, okay. Then production of 5 plastic bags, it also adds the equal 1 kg of carbon dioxide to your personal carbon footprint, okay. So all these events it produces 1 kg of carbon dioxide to the personal carbon footprint. For example, what are these? Travel by public transportation like your train or bus to a distance of 10 to 12 kilometer, okay. Then drive with your car a distance of 6 kilometer, okay, assuming 7.3 liter petrol per 100 kilometer. Then fly with a plane a distance of 2.2 kilometer or 1.375 miles. Then operate your computer for 32 hours. Remember this important thing, that if you are operating your computer for 32 hours, okay, then also 1 kg of carbon dioxide is liberating to the atmosphere. That also adds personal carbon footprint. Okay. Then production of 5 plastic bags, production of 2 plastic bottles, production of 1/3 of an American cheeseburger. All these events equally adds 1 kg of carbon dioxide to your personal carbon footprint each. Okay. Then let us discuss how carbon footprint works. So carbon footprints measure how much carbon dioxide we produce just by going about our daily lives. So when fossil fuels burn, they emit greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide that contribute to global warming, isn't it? And 98% of atmospheric carbon dioxide comes from the combustion of fossil fuel, as we know. Then primary carbon footprint and secondary carbon footprint, like this entire carbon footprint is divided. So what is primary carbon footprint? This is a measure of how much carbon dioxide is given out directly by energy consumption. So you are in control of this type of carbon footprint. Okay. Secondary carbon footprint is, this is a measure of carbon dioxide given out that is not under your control. Okay, by products you consume. Then what are the main contributor of carbon footprint? So examples of main contributors are energy sector, industrialization, agriculture, waste, human action, or we can say anthropogenic activities. Okay, and in the right side it is shown that what are greenhouse gases. So I need not discuss more because I already told about this, that any gas which retains heat from solar energy falling on earth is called a greenhouse gas. There are 3 naturally occurring gases like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and there are many man-made gases also. Key gases are perfluorocarbon, sulfur hexafluoride, hydrofluorocarbon, and many within their families. Okay, these are known as the alternatives of CFCs. So greenhouse gases, those are good or bad? So we know that greenhouse gases are essential for our survival on earth because it absorbs solar heat reflected by the earth and maintain global average temperature. Okay, in excess they absorb more heat, that produces the problem or that creates the problem, and the temperature of the atmosphere will go up. We call this global warming. All these things we discussed in the previous video, so you may go there and check for detail regarding this, what is global warming, what is climate change. Okay, so how we can reduce carbon footprints? So get active and know that damage you are doing and get an expert. Why drive when you can walk? This means suppose we are or we want to go to a nearby places, then we can go by foot or we can walk without using a vehicle or automobile. Okay, so then next is your shop locally by affecting the reduced goods import. Then traveling light, get your parents to change their driving habits and their car. Then solar energy is free, we know why we will not use that. Okay, then eating, learn to grow and cook. Then decrease using processed food, help your carbon footprint. Okay, so take the environment challenges and to make a difference. Then reduce waste, reduce energy use, increase biodiversity, reduce car travel, reduce water use, increase gardening. All these are good steps or environment challenges. Okay, to make some difference in the carbon footprint. Then recycling is another option to reduce this carbon footprint. And there are 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. Okay, and turn off and sort it. Then using renewable energy sources such as power, hydropower, wind energy can reduce our carbon footprint. Okay, then recycling. So recycling common goods such as aluminium, cans, glass bottles, plastic bottles and paper reduces greenhouse gas emissions and consumes less energy by cutting down on the amount of manufacturing required to create an object from raw materials. Okay, and reusing and recycling products reduces carbon footprint. Okay, so my dear students, you can do one thing. From my first of my video, I already told you that it will be better for your part that from these discussions, and there are ready-made notes in front of your screen. You, if you are using your mobile or you are using your laptop, so you can also, materials are in front of you. Okay, these are very precise and very shortly made materials, so you can check or read these easily. Okay, so you refer this and make your own note. You prepare a small note of 2 pages, then it will help you for attending all the long questions and short questions of that particular chapters. Okay, so come to the next part, that is methods. What are the methods to reduce the global footprint? Okay, or carbon footprint. So unplugging appliances when not using them is one important method. Then turning out lights when you leave the room and taking a bus, train or plane instead of a car, and carpooling with other families and using bicycles when possible are some other methods of reducing carbon footprint. Okay, then to plant trees wherever possible, since trees absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and release oxygen into the atmosphere. Okay, then next is we should use alternative energy. Okay, so we can say renewable energy. So using renewable energy sources such as solar power, hydropower and wind energy can reduce our carbon footprint, because these are all naturally available energy and eco-friendly also. So any form of energy that does not come from fossil fuels, we can go for using those. Okay, and alternative energy sources produce energy without the damaging or harmful byproducts common when burning fossil fuels. Okay, and then alternative energy sources are renewable and are thought to be free energy sources. Then these are the alternative energy sources: hydroelectric energy, biofuel, then nuclear energy. Okay, so we can massively go for harnessing these energies. Okay, so that we can reduce the global carbon footprint. Okay, and so also can lead one healthy ecosystem, healthy environment. Okay, for us and for our future generation. Okay, so I think you all are able to understand this chapter. Okay, my dear students, my dear viewers. This is the all for today. So we will again meet with one new video, with one new content on your syllabus, that is your environment study and disaster management. Now we are in unit 2. So unit 2 will take another 5 to 6 classes to complete. Then we will go to unit 3. Okay, so and in between or after completing this unit 2, I have planned to upload some important 1 mark questions, that is fill up the dash and one word questions exactly that as or the pattern exactly as that will come in your coming examination. Okay, so till then, bye bye and take care. But please, if you are new to my channel or you are already watching my channel, then please subscribe and like, so that I will be motivated and I can bring you, or I can bring more good contents for you on this environment study and disaster management paper. Thank you.